Hey, Chad here in their beer review to BJCP specs. Continuing with the 21B Specialty IPA, we're doing another officially recognized substyle, the Belgian IPA substyle. Overall impression, an IPA with the fruitiness and spiciness derived from the use of Belgian yeast. The examples from Belgium tend to be lighter in color and more attenuated, similar to a triple that has been brewed with more hops. This beer has more complex flavor profile and may be higher in alcohol than a typical IPA. And for that, I've got an actual Belgian IPA from Belgium. Houblon Chouffe IPA squared or two or whatever they want to call it. So let's check the comments, history, characters, ingredients, all that stuff. So it is very redundant again. In fact, they're all, comments, the choice of yeast strain and hop varieties is critical since many choices will horribly clash. History, homebrewers and microbrewers simply substituted Belgian yeast in their American IPA recipes. Belgian breweries added more hops to their triple and pale ale recipes. Cross between an American IPA, Imperial IPA with a Belgian golden strong ale, or triple, this style may be spicier, stronger, drier, and more fruity than American IPA. All right, so let's just dive right into the aroma. Good looking beer there. Yeah, I mean, it smells a bit like a triple. I'm getting the Belgian yeast esters, which were missing from yesterday's beer, I might add. Yeah, so I get like orange peel, a little bit of lemon zest, kind of a floral, perfumey note, a bit of a spicy kind of a hop, like a noble hop of some sort. They don't list what hops and malts are in this beer on the website, so I have to kind of guess here. Yeah, so I mean, it's similar to triple. It's not quite as fruity. It's a little bit more on the spicy side, and it's not like as... It's not as hop forward as most like American IPAs, but I think that's actually okay because it's Belgian. So let's check the specs on aroma. Moderate to high hop aroma, often tropical, stone fruit, citrus, or pine-like, typical American New World hop varieties. I don't think that these are American hops. Maybe Amarillo, maybe. Floral and spicy aromas are also found, indicating European hops. Okay, well, there you go. Grassy aroma due to dry hopping may be present. I don't get grass. Gentle, grainy, sweet malt aroma with little to no caramel. I agree. It's just like generic pale malt, no specialty character. Fruity esters are moderate to high and may include aromas of bananas, pears, and apples. Yeah, to me it's more orange, but it's not quite as banana-y as like a 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓮𝓲𝓷 or something like that. Yeah, a little bit of like a green, apple or pear in there. Yeah, light clove-like phenols may be noticeable. Yeah. Belgian candy sugar-like aromas are sometimes present. So, I mean, there's like a lot of things you can have for the aroma here. And to me, it smells good. It doesn't smell like amazing, but it's nice. To me, it's a little bit more of like a somewhere in a Duvel or a Chimay White kind of territory than like a recognizable American style IPA. But it meets the guidelines there, so I'm gonna go 10 out of 12. I think that's fair. Appearance, well, a nice kind of golden yellow color and a nice, lovely frothy foam there. It's like marshmallow. It's probably about a 4 or 5 SRM. Yep, about 4 or 5, maybe even 2 to 4. Slightly hazy. Let's check the specs on appearance. Light golden to amber in color. Off-white head is moderate to large in size and has good retention. Clarity is fair. 2 quite hazy and dry hopped examples. By the way, the SRM for this category is 5 to 15, so yeah, it meets the specs. And yeah, it's going to get the full 3 out of 3 on appearance. So let's check out the flavor on this. Cheers. Well, it's good, but to me, this is drinking more like a Duvel or 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓮𝓲𝓷. Because I'm getting a lot of spice on this, like a lot of esteries and the phenol kind of spice, not chili pepper spice. Or maybe like almost like a bit of a rye kind of a flavor. I highly doubt they use rye malt in here, but it's kind of in that a flavor similar to that. A lot of the Belgian yeast esters will do that. The bitterness is quite high. It's like a strong, firm, kind of dry bitterness. I would not call it dank. And the hops are, even though like I smell kind of citrus on here, I'm not really tasting citrus. If it is, it's more like, orange peel than actual orange juice. Something like a little bit more bitter and dry like that. It's like a palate cleanser every time I take a swig. Like between the hops and the carbonation and the esters, you can just kind of feel it like scrubbing your tongue. Yeah, it's a good taste. To me, if somebody handed this to me blind, I would probably peg it more as like a traditional Belgian Triple. It's a little bit more fruity and estery than like a Duvel or any kind of the pale, strong pale Belgians. To me, this doesn't really ring IPA because it's a big beer. It's 9%, and I'm getting a lot of phenols, esters, and like hops there, but it's just not in the same kind of way that I'm used to with American IPAs, which again is why I think there should be actual Belgian IPA style and American style Belgian IPA style. Let's check the specs on flavor. Initial flavor is moderately spicy and estery, associated with Belgian yeast strains. Absolutely check. Clove-like and peppery phenols are common. True. Banana, pear, and apple flavors are also typical. Do I get fruit on here? It smells fruity, but it doesn't really taste fruity. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of those kind of fruits in there, but they're quite subtle. Hop flavors are moderate to high in intensity and may reflect tropical stone fruit, melon, citrusy, or piney American New World varieties, or a floral and spicy Saz-type hops. Yeah, so definitely more floral and spice. I mean, it's European hops. Malt flavor is light and grainy sweet, sometimes with low toasted or caramel malt flavor, but not required. Yeah, I agree. It's light and grainy sweet. Definitely not caramel or toasty or anything. Bitterness is high and may be accentuated by spicy yeast or rye flavors. Absolutely, that's what I just said. The finish is dry to medium dry, although some examples have a slight sweetness mixed with the lingering bitterness. Yeah, it's quite dry aftertaste. The hops linger here. They're not astringent and they're not, a cloying or annoying or anything like that. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's meeting the specs. It's not knocking my socks off, but it's meeting the specs. It is one of the commercial examples listed. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna say 17 out of 20. I think that's fair. Mouthfeel, I'd probably put about a medium body, high carbonation. That classic Belgian bottle conditioned, like really effervescent mouthfeel. It's 9% ABV. I do not taste or feel alcohol at all. It's not hot. I wouldn't say it's like a chuggable, quaffable, crushable beer. It's a little bit more of a sipper. But 9%, and like one glass is definitely very satisfying. So no difficulty on the drinking there. Let's see how it compares to the mouthfeel specs. The body is medium to light and varies due to carbonation level and adjunct use. Carbonation level is medium to high. Some higher alcohol versions may be warming, although this may not be readily apparent. Yes, I mean, it's like a triple. Triples are deceivingly, they're really strong alcohol, but they're like really drinkable. Yeah, I'm going to go 4 out of 5 there. Overall impression, I'm going to say, I think 9, maybe 10. Let's see. 9 would bring me up to a 43 out of 50. I agree with that. I mean, I could probably, if I was judging this as somebody else, they could probably bring me up or down a point or two. But I think 43 out of 50 is fair. It's, like I said, to me, this is more like a triple, but it is meeting the specs for a Belgian IPA. And like, this is definitely what the Belgian, like if they're going to make an IPA, this is the way they're going to do it. So yeah, 43 out of 50 for Houblon Chouffe. I actually like all the Chouffe beers. So check them out if you can find them. All right. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.